translated correctly to your languages. That's why the more clear that I talk, the better that it makes the translation. So I will try my best to speak as clear as possible to you guys. Welcome to another session of CEO Talks. And this is a very, very important session because it is the first session of this beautiful and amazing year 2026. And the year is starting with a great excitement for our family, for the pharmacy family. And I started my year in a very active way. And I'm sorry, I'm joining this one from my hotel room. I am in Spain. Today we had a beautiful meeting with the Spanish team here. It was very nice. And we are moving into our new office very soon. We went today and saw the office. It is spectacular in the heart of Madrid. I'm very happy to be here with Pharmacy Spain family. And yet, as you all know, at the end of next week, we have our European convention, which is amazing and a lot of excitement is waiting us. So we are preparing for that important 2 days. We are broadcasting this live through Kudo. We are simultaneously translating to 10 languages. Last month, we had people connected from over 40 countries. That is a lot of countries, 40 countries. This platform allows us to be all together as one global company. Please share your messages and questions and comments through the chat so that my team can monitor it, and let me know if there is a constant question that comes up so that I can try my best to explain or answer that question. Happy New Year. I truly hope you all had a great time during the holidays and that you'll enjoy your family and loved ones. I had a quite busy holidays and I was traveling all around the world. I was in Asia, now back in Europe, and it has been amazing. 2025 has been a spectacular year for pharmacy. We achieved a lot of remarkable results and we broke records. And in many countries, it has been the best year in the history of pharmacy. As you all know, during last year's CEO talks, we mentioned how much spectacular each month was, and we talked about the records that we broke. And now I would like to give a few numbers that about last year, what we have accomplished and achieved. So let's start with globally. Last month, in the last year, in 2025, pharmacy grew 50% year over year in revenue. Congratulations to all my pharmacy family and to all my pharmacy influencers that we achieved this remarkable result, probably the best in our industry for last year. So we grew 50% year over year. But not only that, we as pharmacy family globally had 500,000, half a million of new pharmacy influencers joined our family. That is a spectacular result. That is an amazing result. Congratulations, everyone. Not only that, we also recognized as a momentum company. Momentum company means the one that is accelerating the most. So we were a momentum company. But that is not it. A lot more happened. We have hosted four major conventions in 4 different continents and met close to 20,000 pharmacy influencers during these conventions. They were all amazing. We really enjoyed. We had 4 major incentive trips last year. We had the Marbella retreat. We had Horizonte Playa. We had the Golden trip. We had the Europe trip. Over 2,500 pharmacy influencers earned one of these trips. Last year was absolutely stunning. It was probably the best year that we had in our history. But moreover, we introduced 18 new great tech tools developed for the field of us of pharmacy and customers by Pharmacy X. And these are just the major developments that we did. Minor things happened every day. But that it's not just about these things. We also, including global leadership expansion model, we launched 2 new markets, France and Ireland, and including global leadership expansion model, pharmacy introduced itself and launched 15 new markets. Congratulations, you all, my pharmacy family, for one of the most spectacular years of our history. We achieved the highest ever sales of our history in the last 15 years last year. Congratulations. Currently, with the global leadership expansion model, pharmacy operates in about 55 countries globally. Now, I will highlight the markets that achieved at least 30% growth or more when comparing 25 to 24. I will share the results based on the market size. So let's go ahead and start. United States of America year over year grew 96%. Congratulations, Pharmacy United States. You doubled your sales last year. What an amazing result. Pharmacy Mexico achieved 48% growth year over year. Congratulations, Mexico family. It is a spectacular result. Spain achieved 74% growth year over year. Great job, Spain. Keep up the momentum. United Kingdom achieved 38% growth year over year. Great results, UK. Brazil achieved 50% growth year over year. Colombia achieved 68% growth year over year. Malaysia achieved 120% growth year over year. Portugal achieved 31% growth year over year. France started in 2025 and achieved amazing results. Now France is our 11th largest market. Italy started in 2024 and achieved significant growth and now is our 6th largest market after US, Mexico, Spain, Turkey, and UK. But besides these countries, most of the countries that we operate got great result. Cheers to Slovakia that achieved 11% growth, Romania 17, Canada 13, Poland 17, Peru 10, Dominican 5, and the rest also achieved significant results. Congratulations, Pharmacy family, for the best ever year of our history. Now, let's go to 2026. 2026, we will be celebrating our 7th year in the United States, and we definitely want to make this year special and continue our growth to be the best company in the world. This month, we're focusing on our nutrition category. All markets have initiatives to help you succeed in this arena. The beginning of the year is when people are in full mode setting their goals. So maximize these tools we have available for you to have a great start of 2026. Nutrition and nutrition supplements are the great way to shape your year, and especially when starting a brand new year, you want to achieve a brand new yourself. Moreover, we had a lot of tech updates. As I mentioned, we launched 18 new tech tools and features in 2025, and we want you to continue using them to help you simplify your business. Some of these are our spectacular pharmacy assistant, which I'm in love with, and I really want you to use more because it's a free assistant for you that reminds you the necessary things in your pharmacy business. Skincare analysis. So take a picture, get the products you want. Shade finder. No need to deal with color matching. Title point simulator and more. But even the dashboard and everything, we have spectacular results. Check your back office and look for more training from each market to help you use these tools. It's very important that you understand and utilize all these technology. And let's talk about upcoming events. Horizonte Europe in Madrid, January 17. We will have many surprises, so you cannot miss this event. We will be having this end of next week, and we are very excited. Maldives at Four Seasons Resort, February 8th until 12th. And then the following month, we have the Europe retreat in Spain. So we have a lot of amazing events coming up. Let's talk about training. We are launching our global training series where top leaders from each market will be sharing best practices and their experience in the business with everyone. They will talk about a lot of cool things. They will be talking about leadership, sales strategies, mindset, product, social media, and many more. We will do it bi-weekly, so twice a month. In January, we will have two great leaders. January 7th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Aitor Ramirez and Andrea Carballo, boss managers from Spain, will be hosting our training. January 21st at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Karina Delgadillo, President Director from Mexico, will be hosting this amazing training. Stay tuned and join us in Kudo. All right, so the next part, we will be focusing on December recognition. Well, an amazing list waits us. So for December top sellers, third position goes to Lilia Kosiak from Poland with 7,147 points. Congratulations, Lilia. Second position, Nadia Dikair from Canada with 7,278 points. Number one, Crystal Mercer from the United States, 7,495 points. A big congratulations to you guys. Top recruiters qualified. Number three, Gabi Espino from United States with 46 qualified recruits. Number two, Carla Neal from the United States with 57 qualified recruits. And number one, it never changes, Priscilla Sanchez from the United States with 99 qualified recruits. That is absolutely remarkable. New titles, Emerald and above. Emerald managers and above. Emerald directors and above. Emerald directors, we have Narcisa Stefanescu from Romania, Emerald Director. Congratulations, Narcisa. We have Cynthia Celeste Martinez from the United States, Diamond Director. Car Damas from Mexico, Diamond Director. Maria Fernanda Pincay from the United States, Diamond Director. Rebecca Ojeda, Mexico, Diamond Director. Gabriela Pazmino from the US, Vice President Director. Michelle Posada Winship from the United States, Vice President Director. Big congrats to these amazing leaders. Before we move into another session of today's CEO Talks, I also want to point out that our Adriatic family, which is a lot of countries located in the southeast part of Europe, joined our global recruitment and sales system in the month of November. So now you guys are able to sell and recruit from these countries as well. What you need to do is when you are in any of our websites, when you click on the countries, you can choose which country that we operate, which countries that we operate, and clicking on that button, you can go to their websites. So again, we had a spectacular year with a lot of achievements, and we even feel more excited and energized for 2026. We think that we can achieve even a greater result than last year, this year in 2026. This year, we have to achieve much more than 50% growth year over year. And yet, I can tell you this, we are extremely, extremely, extremely ready to achieve these results. Now, I want to move to another session, to another part of today's CEO Talks, which is the interviews that we do with our special guests. So now I would like to welcome our amazing pharmacy influencer, Gabi Espino, to the stage. So a big applause for Gabi. Welcome, Gabi. So nice to have you here. Do we hear Gabi? Let me know if you guys can, because it looks like I cannot.
No.
Yes, now you are here, Gabi. Gabi is here. Gabi, you are here.
Tengo todo abierto. Ahora
Gabi
sí.
is here. Gabi is here with us. So, Gabi, how are you? How are you? Do you hear me?
Bien, te escuchas muy bien hablando en español. Te estoy hablando en español, hombre.
So, today's meeting, it looks like I will be speaking English and Gabi will be replying in Spanish. So, that is really, really nice. And also, I'm going to put my caption on so I can understand you and ask good questions to you. So, Gabi, if you feel ready, I am happy to start our questions.
Yes, I'm ready. Sure.
Perfect. So, again, Gabi is a very special guest. She joined in July 2024. She has done an amazing job over the past 18 months developing her team here in the US and in other countries. She's an entrepreneur, an actress, a mom, and now also a boss manager. And now we want to ask her some questions. The first question I have is a very general question. And I just want to ask her, how has these last 18 months been for you in our amazing company?
Look, it's been 18 months of tremendous growth, but not just on a business level, but on a personal level too. In terms of leadership, he Pharmacy challenged to evolve as an entrepreneur, as a leader. And it has been months of learning, of many adjustments, of growth.
So much. And it looks like it has been a very special 18 months, which if I were her, I would feel the exact same way. So now you are already one of our top leaders globally. And again, I want to say congratulations because you have achieved this in a very short period of time. What does it take really? What does it really take to become a boss in pharmacy? What's the difference between being a good leader and becoming one of the best in the world?
Para mí, convertirte en una voz en pharmacy no tiene, no.
For me, becoming a voice on pharmacy does not have to be just about that. I feel that it's not just about that. It has to do with who you become. I mean, a good leader can motivate from having results. She inspires at specific moments. For the best leaders in the world, it is extremely important to support your team, especially when things get tough. And the difference lies in daily discipline. Consistency between what you say and what you do.
Thank you so much, Gabi. And again, you are doing amazing, and we are very, very happy to first of all have you in pharmacy, and second of all to see this amazing success. And also, it is you're a pretty um, unique example here because of your background as well. So you have transitioned a lot during your career, and it looks like you continue to prove that any background can achieve a lot of success in pharmacy. You should never say no, we cannot do it, or no, my career and myself is not suitable for this. It looks like anyone, any background, any career can change their lifestyle, get out of their comfort zone, and achieve significant results. Now, I want to ask you my next question, which is you've built an incredible global community, a true movement. What are some of the key things you have done to create that level of connection and engagement with your team?
For me, connection starts with something very simple, and that is real presence. In other words, my team knows that I don't lead from a stage, but from day to day. I have been very intentional in creating spaces for support and constant communication, where people feel seen, heard, and
Much. On top of that,
Y también he aprendido que no se trata de estar en todo, sino de crear sistemas claros que empoderan a las líderes y fomentan.
And I have also learned that it is not about being involved in everything, but about creating clear systems that empower leaders and encourage duplication.
Thank you so much. And on top of that, now I would like a similar question, but to basically from the other side. And the question is, when setbacks happen, meaning that when problems arise, what helps you to stay focused and keep moving forward as a leader?
I've learned not to dramatize setbacks. I see them as a natural part of the process. What keeps me focused is remembering that leadership isn't measured when everything is going well, but when things are uncomfortable. In those moments, I go back to basics, to my purpose, to my habits, and to daily discipline. I don't try to do everything perfectly, I just try to keep moving forward. And I understand that stopping yourself emotionally is more dangerous.
I also agree that true leadership is when is not when everything is great, and the true leadership and the true achievements, true success is mostly what we achieve and when we what we do and how we overcome the setbacks and the problems. And moving forward, we are just a few days into the new year. What are some of your key goals for this year, personally, professionally, and with your team? What does 2026 look like for Gabi?
For me, 2026 is a year of consolidation and expansion.
Y a nivel profesional,
My focus is on building an increasingly solid organization with autonomous, disciplined leaders who have an entrepreneurial mindset. And with my team. 2026 looks like it will be a year of order, of structure, of duplication. In other words, we are not looking to grow, but to grow. Solid.
Much. And of course, we are we're looking forward to see what will you achieve during this year. And the next question, what initiatives or strategies are you putting in place in 2026 to create strong duplication across your organization?
In 2026, my focus is entirely on systems. I am implementing clear processes for onboarding, continuous training, and leadership. So that everyone knows exactly what to do at each stage of the business. And, well, I'm also working hard to raise the standard of leadership because Because duplication doesn't happen when only one person is pushing. It happens when many leaders execute the basics, but consistently.
Yes,
Y
absolutely.
definitivamente mi objetivo es que la duplicación no dependa de mí, sino de una cultura fuerte, de una cultura bien definida.
And definitely, my goal is for duplication not to depend on me, but on
Yes, definitely. And I also agree a lot about the duplication doesn't happen itself or with a single person. It is a result of a teamwork, which you guys are doing pretty good. And I want to ask you one last question. And that is, everyone really likes the new makeup. Everyone really likes the new makeup that we launched, and you helped us a lot during this process. What do you think about the new product that we launched together, and what does your customers say about the product?
Bueno, la gente está súper emocionada con ese producto y me encanta porque
Well, people are super excited about that product, and I love it because it
y la respuesta de las personas
and the response from people. I feel like the response from people is wonderful.
So we're very happy to hear that. And I exactly hear the same thing. Everyone is in love with the product. And thank you so much, Gabi, for joining with me today. And everyone really enjoyed your feedback. I'm sure they love to hear from you and great leaders like you. So we really enjoy having our guests here with us, answering our questions. Again, everyone, a big applause for Gabi for sharing this amazing stories and feedbacks with us. Thank you so much, Gabi. That being said, we're coming almost to an end of our CEO Talks session. But to summarize, we had an amazing 2025. We grew 50% compared to the previous year. We have achieved so much, and we are currently more excited, and we will achieve much more this year. We're more prepared, and we are more excited for this upcoming year. Last year was the year of pharmacy, and this year will be at least as successful as last year, and it will once again be the year of pharmacy. So please walk together and run together with us, because pharmacy is running and speeding up, and it will be the best ever year in our history. Thank you so much for joining today's CEO Talks, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next session. Also, next week, we are in Madrid for Horizonte Europa. See you guys. Bye.